Often people become pet lovers unexpectedly for themselves, having adopted a homeless dog, succumbing to the request of a child. Whatever the reason, becoming the owner of a dog, it is impossible not to be imbued with love and respect for these animals. 3. Nanny and friend for children. Listing the advantages of dogs, one cannot ignore how carefully and jealously they treat children. A four-legged friend will become a caring and attentive nanny for children. She will look after a sleeping child, play with him or, conversely, calm him down. 3. Nanny and friend for children. Listing the advantages of dogs, one cannot ignore how carefully and jealously they treat children. A four-legged friend will become a caring and attentive nanny for children. She will look after a sleeping child, play with him or, conversely, calm him down. New acquaintances and social circle of dog breeders. Your social circle will expand, because you will need to discuss with someone the problems of raising and training a pet. You will get acquainted not only with people who, like you, do not have deep knowledge in keeping pets, but also with experienced dog breeders, cynologists, and veterinarians. Among dog owners there are people of various professions and ages. You will be able to make new acquaintances, find friends and like-minded people with whom you can share the problems and successes of your relationship with the dog. 7. A true friend with whom you will not get bored. The dog will always be there, it will become your true friend, with whom it is interesting to spend time. Pets quickly become attached to the owner and remain faithful to him until the end of their lives. You will not get bored with them, they are always ready to join the game, they are happy to pose for family photo shoots. With them you can travel by car, play football, relax in nature. Any of your activities with a dog will become much more exciting. Close-knit, friendly family. It is believed that in families where there is a dog, there are fewer conflict situations and domestic quarrels. Thanks to a pet, family members communicate more with each other, are united by common interests and care for the animal. Caring for a dog helps to realize the responsibility for her life, to understand how important the attention and love of people are for her. 11. Helping the sick and treating. If a special child is growing in the family or if there are problems with close elderly people, get a service breed dog. There are guide dogs that help people with disabilities move along the street, ride public transport. A pet can play the role of a nurse for a bedridden patient, bring him the necessary things. Specially trained dogs are used in canis therapy. It is an increasingly popular method of treating various physical ailments, negative mental conditions and developmental features. Communication with an animal helps to get rid of stress, anxiety, aggression, hyperactivity, to instill communication skills in children and adults immersed in their own world, autistics, people who have difficulty adapting to a team. 12. Salvation from loneliness. If you don't have many friends because of disability or being busy at work, get a dog. She will become your faithful companion for life. Pets have developed intuition and curiosity, so they quickly remember the habits of the owner and adapt to them. Communication with an animal will diversify your life, will allow you to see its best sides. 13. Travel companion. Many pluses of a dog, friendliness, fidelity, devotion, are well known. A pet can also become a travel companion. He will not only ensure your safety, but will also be able to carry a small load if you purchase a special satchel for him in advance. Dogs are unpretentious to camping conditions, and on a journey they will have the opportunity to throw out their energy, train their endurance. Pets are happy to travel by car, perfectly tolerate plane flights and train trips. You do not need to be separated when you are going out of town for a picnic or going to a resort abroad. 14. Support at any time. You will feel the love of a four-legged friend all the time. He does not need to be taught sensitivity and responsiveness, he is always friendly towards the owner. The presence of a dog in the house gives a sense of security and calmness. Sociable and contact animals provide emotional support, help stabilize the mental state, and cope with stress. In some countries, pets are specially trained and qualified as emotional support dog, an emotional support dog. Such animals are allowed to fly on an airplane with their owner to help him cope with various phobias during the flight. 15. Learn to take care of someone else. Psychologists recommend getting a dog for families with children, as communication with her becomes an example of disinterested care and love. The pet is completely dependent on the person and accepts all the pros and cons of the owner without judgment. The appearance of a dog in the house inevitably leads to a revision of the responsibilities of all family members, but the new responsibility, as a rule, does not frighten either children or adults. The pet will grow, and with it the feeling of mutual understanding and friendship will grow. The main thing that gives communication and care for a dog is a feeling of trust and responsibility for the fate of the animal. You teach your pet to go to the toilet, know his place, follow commands, try to find the best food for him, worry when he is sick, and gradually become kinder and more responsive. Try to include your children in this process. When they become adults, they will say thank you for the life experience that will teach them to value friendship and human kindness, to choose friends not by social status and wealth, but by spiritual qualities. Whatever breed the dog is, it is faithful to its owner until the end of its life. We suggest that we have found convincing sources in order to start looking for a four-legged friend right now. You can take a purebred pet or a homeless animal from a shelter, and to make it easier for you to search, learn how to choose the right dog.